Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it is Dimma here. Dimma. I wanted to do hey guys, and then I remember that I wanted to do it's Dimma here, so I kind of had to hold my hand back. I hope. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an everyday no makeup fresh face makeup tutorial. I hope that all of this made sense, what I just said. This tutorial is for people who do not have time in the morning at all. Like, you have to get up and go. I got you, okay? The makeup tutorial that I have in this video, you can do this makeup in 10-15 minutes max. I did a video, an everyday makeup tutorial for beginners, a couple of months ago, and that particular video is for people who want something similar to a full beat, but then you want to really cut down the steps. So if you work a profession where you have to look maybe somewhat glamorous or very put together and very polished, I would highly recommend that you go and check out that video. I'm going to have it linked somewhere in this video and in the description box as well. Check it out. You know, with that one, you look made up, okay? But the thing is, you also don't look very made up, if that makes any sense. So this video is going to be a toned down version of it. There will be no lashes, no eyeliner, no a lot of things. Actually, it's perfect. And I love this look for days that I don't really want to put in the effort, but then I also don't want to look like I've just rolled out of bed. Yeah? Okay. Let's do this. First, I'm going to recommend that you moisturize. I already did that with my Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. I love this. It's very hydrating. I have oily acne prone skin and this does not break me out. But then again, it gives me supple, soft skin. Just the right amount of hydration. Hydration that makes it just very easy for your makeup to sit well on your skin. You want that. So make sure that you moisturize. Next, I'm going to prime my skin. If you do not have oily skin, you can just like a moisturizer is enough. If you have normal to dry skin, good moisturizer is all you need. However, if you have oily skin and you live in a hot country like I do, Nigeria, you need to do something to control oil. Like, yeah, you want it to look like you don't have makeup on, but then again, you also do not want to look like a grease ball. So I'm going to use just 1.5 pumps of this. I don't know if I already said the name of this primer, but it's the Too Faced Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. Just very quickly, I am going to go in with Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to use this to brush my brow hairs up first. If you have more time or if you're doing a full face of makeup, I personally like to use soap to kind of pull my brow hairs to pull my brow hairs to one direction. If you're in a rush, you can just use Clear Brow Gel. Going to use a brow pencil, and I'm going to create like just soft hair-like strokes. So fill them in. You guys can see that looks very light. Tonight I'ma play. Hold on, you know, play. Play. The way you work it down. For you, I got a stomach. Going in with some brow powder. And I'm just going to use this to set that pencil. And the only reason why I'm actually doing this, guys, is because I have oily skin. If you do not have oily skin, this step is not necessary at all for you. But I also want you to get maximum wear, you know, with this makeup. And me doing like very short strokes with my brow pencil and then going over it with a brow powder, guys, it actually does not take any time at all. Trust me. I like the way that this one looks right now. Just focusing on the really sparse areas. So with a concealer, something that is just one shade lighter than your skin tone, I am going to carve out the bottom of my brows. If you have like super like fluffy brows, full brows, to be honest, you also do not need to do this. Just try and be very precise when filling in your brows. But some of us have very sparse brows, like very sparse, and we cannot apply foundation without doing something to our brows, because with brows that sparse, you have to fill them in a little bit with powder or pencil. Just take your time and make sure that you blend out that concealer, like blend it out really well. The brows are the only part of this look. Depending on how new you are to makeup, that will take you about 2 to 5 minutes to do. Just make sure that you blend out that concealer that you've just applied. So before moving on, just take any setting powder you have, any setting powder, it does not matter, and just apply it over that area where you've just applied concealer. If you have any type of hyperpigmentation, I would highly recommend that you try to cover it up at this point. I only just have one here, alright? Just this one here that I'm a bit worried about. Just use your finger to blend that out so that it doesn't look as visible. So next, I'm going to go in with a skin tint. This one is by Huda Beauty. It is the Glowish by Huda Beauty Multi-Dew Skin Tint. It looks like this. I really love this. I love the type of finish that I get with it. I love the way that it sits on my skin. I just love it. And I think that this is perfect for the summertime. Or if you live in a hot country like I do, where it's summer all year long, I love it. But then, you know, Huda Beauty is not like very cheap. If you are on a budget and you're looking for a very good alternative to this, something more affordable, I will highly recommend Colourpop's Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. Looks like this. My shade with this one is Dark 20. So this sells for about $30 something, I believe, and this sells for about $14. The only thing that I would say, however, with this is that you don't get a lot of coverage with this. Like, you get way more coverage with this than you do this. If you have hyperpigmentation, you're going to have to do a lot of concealing or apply a few layers of this to get full coverage if that is what you're after. But this, you get more coverage, okay? I'm going to take maybe 1.5 pumps of this. You don't need a lot with this, okay? It comes with a brush. I already kind of used this when I tried this out for the first time, and I'm going to use that brush to apply this all over. My shade with this is Deep Tan number 10. I love this. Most of the time when it comes to, like, you know, if I want to wear tinted moisturizers, I'll have to use some sort of glow product underneath my skin so that at the end of the day, I have like a very healthy glow. This, you don't need to do that. The finish you get with this is so lovely. I'm telling you guys. Right? Can you guys see that I'm glowing? I love the finish you get with this. So I'm going to apply some concealer. My face looks a bit flat, okay? You can actually just do this and go if you want, but I like to bring structure back into my face whenever I use any type of base. So I'm going to use a concealer. However, the concealer that I'll be using is not one of the very bright ones like I normally would. This is NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande, okay? This concealer is just one shade, okay? One shade lighter than my skin tone, and I'd highly recommend that that is what you do. Use a concealer that is just one shade lighter than your skin tone. Can you guys see? This concealer is not like very bright at all, but then it's giving me a very subtle highlight. Setting powder, there will be no baking whatsoever today, right? We're not baking anything. I'm going to set my face all over, and I'll be using the Glowish Deep Tan Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. And the reason why I'm going to be using this is because it has like specks of shimmer in it, so it's going to bring back some warmth into my face. So this is a darker bronzing powder, much darker. I'm just going to use this to bring some warmth back into my face. Some blush. Guys, for this look, I'd highly recommend that you don't mice it with the blush. Don't apply too much that you look like a clown, but just apply a lot of blush to bring definition back into your face. And take the blush upwards, like blend it up. So this is the same contour powder that I use. Just sweep this into this area a little bit. So almost done. I'm going to apply some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Mascara and also on my bottom lashes as well. Last, I'm going to apply some lip gloss. This is just a clear gloss by ABH. Guys, that is it for this look. This is my go-to get ready, leave. And if not for the fact that I was talking while doing this, you can do this in 10-15 minutes. I'll do this in 10-15 minutes and leave. What tends to take time for me when it comes to makeup is eyeshadow and all of that. And even when you're trying to contour your eyes, like I did not do any of that. But guys, I love what this look is giving. This is exactly what I want. I look very awake. I look very fresh. It doesn't look like I have a lot on my face, but then it also does not look like I just rolled out of bed. And outside of the fact that it doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup on, it's also the fact that it does not feel like I have a lot of makeup on my face. So if that is something that you're also very particular about, this look is for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to me if you are not yet subscribed, please. And share this video with anybody who you think will find it helpful. I will see you guys in my next one.